I just wanted to come on here real quick. I did this. I had a vision while I was conscious. I call it an open vision, where God just puts a image in my mind of 7 things that are to come. I've actually talked about this in previous videos. I talked about Armageddon, the lion on the field, and Tel Megiddo, Israel, while a goat is with its guts coming out. I think I talked about how my friend. Well, I never said anything about even in my personal life when one of my friends. This was like years ago when I was like 19 or 20. One of my friends, his ex, came to his door, and that was the first time God gave me that gift. I talked about, I don't know if I said this or not, but Jesus showing me open land while I'm in the Uber, a lot of other stuff. So this barely happened. This is a rare, this is a rare thing that happens, and a gift that I just have. But I want to talk about this. So I wouldn't say yesterday, but early on today, between the time of 12 and 2, I was listening to Jeanette McCurdy, who plays Sam on iCarly, and she's from the Sam and Cat show from Nickelodeon. She has a whole thing with Dan Snyder and all this other stuff. I'm listening to one of her podcasts, and it's about fame. And I don't know if I went to sleep before 3 o'clock or what, but for just 2 or 3 hours, I'm just sitting at my desk and I'm writing. I'm writing stuff for like one of my books. It's a poetry book. I have to write that, and I have to write 2 other horror books. But randomly, God just I didn't pray for this, and I also have to put context behind this too. I didn't pray for this. I didn't do any praise or worship. I did nothing. I'm just sitting down, writing, and that's it. And I get this vision, and it comes to me, and this is a long, detailed vision, and this actually connects a lot of stuff that I've been having when I talk about my shift change, when I said about Obama getting out of, when I said I saw Obama while I was getting out of a limo, me being on stage, and all this other stuff. And in this vision that I had openly while I was conscious and I wasn't asleep, I had, I'll read it. I had a vision of me waking up in a house that's on a beach where the sun was setting, and I'm sitting on a patio and I'm painting. But when I woke up, I remembered everything, and I took a breath of fresh air and said, "The deed is done." It happened suddenly. I had sudden peace of not having to worry about writing books and me writing books, because that's one thing I've been stressing about with all the stuff going on. I just want to write books. That's it. And I'm live streaming with somebody, and I think I'm talking to one of my friends. And this is after I get on the patio and I'm painting. I come back in and I open my laptop and I'm video chatting with one of my friends, who I think it's the one I prophesied over when it came to his ex-girlfriend. I actually got to check on him. The context of this is, and I talked about this, of how I'm an artist in another dimension, all this other stuff. I can't paint or draw. I don't paint or draw, period. And then there was, in that same vision, the house I was in, because I always talk about how I'm waking up randomly somewhere in a house. There's a woman in my house. And this woman, I'm talking to this woman, and this woman apparently is my soulmate, which I think is my soulmate. I just see a woman. I pray to God it's my soulmate. And so that happens. And then I leave my house, and I'm relaxing I'm walking on the street. I'm saying hi to people or whatever the case is. And what else is there? What else is there? There's that. And there's also the fact of, it goes from that, meeting people, talking to them, and then I'm sitting on the beach somewhere. like in the same area, I'm assuming, sitting on the beach somewhere, like how you see in TV shows when people are on cruises and stuff with flowers around my neck, and I'm drinking like out of like a coconut or a pina colada or whatever the case is, and I'm fine, and I'm relaxing, and there's no worries. And then it switches over. Yeah, I'm not leaving anything out. Then it switches over to I'm on an airplane. I forgot to write this down. I'm on an airplane, and I'm looking out the window, and I guess that same woman is talking to me, and she's asking me like, "What's wrong?" or whatever the case is, and I'm just smiling and I'm happy, looking outside the window, looking down at the clouds, and I haven't been on an airplane in a while, and it goes from there to I randomly, not randomly, but it connects because now I go from an airplane to now it skips to me getting out of a limo, and I'm getting out of a limo, and there's all these people. I'm on a red carpet. I'm a celebrity. I'm on a red carpet, and I'm getting out, and there's like all these people that have, paparazzi, people that have cameras, fans, all that other stuff, and I'm walking and I'm waving and I'm excited, saying hi, whatever. Goes from that, and then it skips, and then it goes to me being at a booth. I was a booth, and I'm signing autographs. I always say I run my own business. I have 8 books. If you type in Paul Truther on Amazon, you find my 8 books. And I'm sitting at a booth, and I sign it for somebody, and it's either a woman or this teenage girl that literally, I give her my book, I sign it for her, and she like holds it on her chest. She's like, "Oh my God, thank you, thank you, thank you." You know how you are when you meet somebody that's famous or somebody you admire, and they're smiling, whatever the case is, and then it skips. And then, what else was there? It skips, and then it goes to me being on stage. In which case, when I'm on stage, I think I have a band, or I'm playing a guitar, but I'm wearing a crown. I'm a king, basically. That's the full thing, and then the extra stuff that while I was writing and getting all this stuff because I zoned out. This vision actually felt like I was there, which is real rare to happen. And I also had visions of Jesus. I had visions of angels passing a crown down, and then basically Jesus is wearing a crown, and he has like a golden staff, like how I guess the royal family has a staff. And basically I'm on my knees and I'm given a crown. Had that, and then I ended up seeing like lions and stuff which represent Jesus. What else was there? Man, I think that was pretty much it. And just to put context into this, when I woke up from out of my sleep while I was at the beach house that I was living in, when I said the deed is done, that means that the shift change happened suddenly, and I remembered everything. So there's that. And also to emphasize on signing books, I was supposed to go to a convention. I stay in Georgia. I was supposed to go to a convention, but I didn't. It wasn't because of a financial reason. I just didn't know where we were going to be at in August. It happened in August, and I missed out on it. But to see that is actually breathtaking. I'm trying to think of something else, and then there was that. Excuse me. And then there's also the fact of, what else was there? My God, I'm trying to remember. I don't want this to like be too long. I should have wrote all this down. But and then I went to sleep today. Went to sleep, and I slept for I went to sleep around 2, so I woke up at maybe 4 or 5 because I had to use the bathroom and stuff. But when I woke up, I listened to Abba and Preach. There are these people I follow on YouTube, and I heard Preacher's voice. I it's this unique gift that I get from hearing like voices in my dreams and stuff. Sound really, and I hear him talking, and God just used him as a metaphor, and basically, heard his voice. And I'm actually changing my YouTube name to from Paul Truther to Saint Webster, because I'm going to start doing comedy, and I don't want this like interfering with like a lot of other stuff. And literally, he's talking about how I changed my name from Paul Truther to Saint Webster, and then he says that, here's this guy that randomly comes out of nowhere, that randomly was poor, is all of a sudden rich, and has all these followers and all this other stuff on YouTube and whatever the case is, and comes out of nowhere, and he's saying like, who is this guy? And I remember, I don't know if it was from Shauna is changed from Change is Coming or Daughter of Yahweh or whoever I was listening to. They said that when the shift change happens, it'll happen suddenly, but by the time people realize that it happened, it'll be too late. Don't know who I heard that from or whoever said that, but that's what it is. And then also, and this is when I fell asleep, by the way. And then I think I saw like numbers going up. Like I see numbers in my dreams. I saw numbers going up, contributing to my status and whatnot, which is basically confirmation. And so, yeah, that's pretty much it. Really, I hope you got something out of this. I want to put this out there and to say that this is coming. This is coming. I did not pray for this. I want to also put that note in there. I did not pray for this. I did not ask for this. I did praise and worship yesterday, so I don't know if this is like a reward or whatever the case is, but did nothing. And God gave me this vision. So praise God. I'm feeling better about what I'm going through. I'm going through a lot of personal stuff, but praise God for this vision. Praise God that I actually got this unexpectedly. So that's all I want to say. And I have to make some more videos about a lot of stuff that I've been wanting to do, but that takes a lot of time. But yeah, other than that, praise God for this vision. I hope you guys have a blessed day. I just want to sit here and record this and tell you guys this stuff personally, because this is something very impactful. Because if you've been watching my videos, you know that I've been saying a lot of stuff like me in different dimensions, a band and music and all this other stuff, waking up in a room. And finally, I got this and it all connects. So this dream is actually good. This vision that I had is actually going to pass, because I actually saw my friend when his ex-girlfriend came back to him at his door when I told him years ago when I was 19 or 20 that she would pop up at his door, and she did. So this is going to happen. So it's a matter of time of when it's going to happen. So, yeah. And that's just also confirmation about there's really nothing to worry about. Prepare yourself and all this other stuff that's going on. But be optimistic of what God is going to do. And just stick in there. That's all I can say. And all the stuff that's going on is honestly depressing, but praise God. So, other than that, I hope you guys have a blessed day. You guys have a blessed day, my bad. Man.